Hello everyone, so this is our first practice of Illustrator for this class. So when you open the Illustrator, we will see this interface. Yeah, so for this video, we're going to practice in drawing the implied lines and actual lines in Illustrator. So this is the first part of our line practice. So when you get into the Illustrator, you can click on New File, and you will get into this page. Then let's give your document a name. I will just call it line practice. Yes, so from here you can set the width and the height of your document. So you can, if someone asks you to create a 11 by 17 poster, you will change the number here, 11 by 17, right? And the unit will be the inch, or it could be anything else based on the requirements. You can change the unit here. So after everything looks good, you will hit create. So this is your 11 by 17 artboard. Yeah, so the first thing is I want to set my workspace. Yeah, because I already opened some windows, so I'm going to workspace and reset Essentials Classic. Yeah, so you'll make sure your workspace is at Essential Classic. So this is the workspace we're going to work with. So if you set as Essentials, you will get fewer tools here. So if you get you select any other workspace, it will be less. You will get less tools here. Workspace. Okay, I'm going to set back into Essentials Classic. Yeah, let's keep here. So this is your 11 by 17 artboard. So if you zoom, you can use your mouse to zoom in and out. Zoom in and out. You can also click here to change the percentage of the artboard. Yes, usually we just fit on screen. That looks well. Yeah, so the first thing, yeah, so as you during the process, during your design progress, you may open a lot of windows on your Illustrator. You will use a lot of tools. But as you open a lot of tools, your workspace will be in a mess, right? It will be really hard for you to find a specific tools. So if that happens, you can go to Windows, Workspace, and reset the Essentials Classic. Then everything just get back to the original version. So everything will become tidy again. Right. So let's first talk about how to type things. So you can click on the T here and click on the white space, zoom in and typing. I can also create a type box and typing. Yeah. So as you type more text, if you find this little red box appears, that means you don't have enough space for your text, which you have to go to the selection tool and drag to show more text here. Yeah, so to give your text more space, so the small square just disappear. Yeah. So then when you place your mouse here, you can see there is another T besides the tab. So this T is the shortcut key of your tab, which means if you tap the T on your keyboard and you click on the blank spaces, you can just directly tap it, right? So let's see, I type a T, click, tap, right? So use shortcut key will help you to save a lot of time. So you can directly just click type on something on your keyboard and access to the specific tools. As you place your mouse here, you can see the shortcut key for pen is P. Right, so I got my pen tool and the shortcut key for the brush is B. So if I tap B on my keyboard, I can start drawing. Yeah, so the shortcut key for the selection tool will be the V. Yeah, so the shortcut key, so the selection tool is allow you to select elements and make it move. Yeah, so let's delete, select the things and delete. Yeah, so I will recommend you to remember some common shortcut key, the tools that you often use. Yes, if you remember the shortcut key, it will be super quick for you to create your design. It improve the efficiency of your design. Yeah, so last step, I'm going to create actual lines. So actual lines. So what if I want to change the fonts? I will tap on characters and I will click here, and I got the list of the text I want to work on and the fonts that I can choose. So you can see if there are some fonts you like, but you can also add new fonts here. You don't have to be restricted to this list. So where you can add new fonts to your Illustrator is, we will go to the fonts Adobe. So if you go to this website on Google, you can enter this website, fonts Adobe. So if you know what the font name, the name of the fonts you want to use, you can type it here, right, to search. Otherwise, you can just scroll to see are there any fonts you would like to use. So yeah, so let's select one as example. Okay, not this one. Yeah, so if I want to download this one, I will just click on Add Family, and it will tell me that fonts has been added into Adobe Apps. Click OK. So it's called Baloo, right? So now I go back to the character and search Baloo. Oh, here we go. You see we have successfully downloaded the fonts from the Adobe fonts. Yeah, so just change it into the fonts I want. Yeah, so by so you can also change if you want the regular form, medium form, bold form, or extra bold form of the font of the text. Yeah, so if I will keep this one. If you want to increase the size, let's click on character and from here you can click to increase the size, decrease the size, up arrow increase the size, down arrow decrease the size. Yeah, you can also keep just hold it to adjust the size, or you can just directly give it a number you want. Randomly give a number. Okay, it's very large. So if I want to place my text at the horizontal middle of the middle top of my artboard, so if I just use hand to find the middle place, it's not accurate. The thing I want to use is I want to use my align tool, which is here. You can click here. If it's not here, you can always go to Windows and find it here. So either way, it's the same. Align tool is here. It's also under Windows. Yeah, so I will say vertical align center. Actually, you can try each of them. I think this one, horizontal align center. Yeah, we got the correct one. So now you can see the text goes to the right middle of the artboard, but I want it to be placed at the top, so I select vertical align top. Yeah, so this is how we can align the elements, the align tool will help us to make our content more organized, right? So I want to type something else. So this time I will use the shortcut key. I will type on T on my keyboard, and I will start typing. Okay, I need a vertical line. Okay, I need so I need a horizontal line, and also I need a diagonal line. Yeah, so how do we make these three? Let's try the align tool again. I want to make these three elements aligned. So I can make them vertical aligned bottom, right? And I will choose the horizontal distribute center. So the space between the three elements, they are become even to each other. Yeah, so I'm going to decrease the size. Now it's out of space. So character, and I will decrease the size of the fonts. Yes, and also I want them to look okay. It's still big, so I will just keep this decreasing, and I will also change the form. I will change them into a medium. Yeah, so if I want to decrease the size of the fonts, another way we can do is we just drag it, right? Drag it. But if you drag it, you have to hold on the shift key. If you hold on shift key, I can increase the elements, decrease the elements without change the proportion, right? So if I do not hold the shift key on my keyboard, it will easily change the proportion of my elements, which is incorrect. Yeah, so I'm select all three of them. Yes, so you can use the selection tool, just draw a box to select all three of them. You can also hold on the shift key to select them one by one. Yeah, so I select them, I hold the shift key, and I just reduce their size a little bit. Yeah. So this is how we can change the size, make everything aligned up. Yeah, so let's go to the vertical line. So let's use the most basic drawing tool. The line tool will be the line segment tool. You see here is the shortcut key of the line segment tool. Yeah, so I draw a vertical line, but you can find that there's no color, right? There are just a stroke here. It's a stroke, but there's no color. Why? Because now let's see the toolbox located here on the left. So it tells you this is the place for fill and stroke, which means if the left box is for fill color for the shape, or the right box is for filled shape with the stroke, or fill color with the stroke. So if I create a box, create a shape, and I'm applying the color for the shape, then you will see the left box is filled with a particular color, and you can also double click it to change the color. Yeah, so this is for the shape. Well, this one is for the stroke. So this is my stroke, right? I want to fill it with color, and I will click on the color. Now my line has been applied with color. So now you can see it, right? You can always change the color. For the demonstration, I'm going to use the black one. Yeah. So yes, let's draw another square. If this button is for swipe, fill, and stroke. If you click on it, it will fill the color for the front for the shape. If you swipe, it will fill the color for the outline, right? So the right box is filling the color for any outline, any path, any lines, the stroke you draw. So yeah, you can play with that. Okay. So for the line segment tool, as you use it, I want to find a specific angle. For example, for the vertical, I want to find the 90 angle, right? So if I just draw it and find the angle, is now it takes some time to find the particular angle. So what you can do is, first you can select the line segment, you click on the space of the artboard, and you can set a length. For example, I want a 2-inch okay, let's do a 2-inch line with the angle of 90 degree. Okay, yeah. So you see, this is the new one. I got a vertical line, and I select the line segment tool, click on the space. Now I want a horizontal line, so I will change the angle into 180. Okay, yes, I got a horizontal line. What if I want a diagonal line? So I click on space and I can change the length and angle. I will change it to 45 degree. Yeah, so that's a precise way we can get a standard vertical and horizontal line. Yeah, but that's not the fastest way. There's another way is if you select line segment tool. If you hold on the shift key, you can see that the line has been constrained to 45 degree. So as you move, it will move 45 degree. Right. So in this way, if you hold on shift, vertical, horizontal, yes, and diagonal, so you can draw them in just several seconds. Yes, if you are not holding the shift key, it's just turning around with all the angles. But if you hold on shift key and draw, it will constrain to 45 degree. Yeah, so if you hold on option key, you can see the line is extended from the middle. If you hold on both option and shift key, the line is extended from middle but also constrained to 45 degree. Yeah, so how about let's use shortcut key to go back to the selection tool. I will tap on V. Yeah, and I will select 3 of the lines because I think I think they will need to improve the weight. So you go to the stroke and increase the weight. The upper arrow and the down arrow to increase or decrease the weight. Yeah, so yes, so if you can't see the stroke here, you can always go back to the windows and find your stroke. Here it is, right? That's the same thing with this one. So yes, so let's go back to the line segment. I will draw another. Hold on shift, vertical, horizontal, diagonal, vertical, horizontal, diagonal. So now let's make some further change to the lines. Right now it looks like they're all the straight lines and they don't have any variations. Well, so let's change it. So let's select one of the vertical line. So if you go to here, let's set a variable with profile. click on it, you will get a drop-down list menu of different ways of lines. So if you click on first one, the form of the line will change to the first one. No, will change to this one. Let's try select the second one. Go to the drop-down menu. Select this one. You see, it changed the form. Select the third one. Go to the menu. Yes, and change the form. Yeah. So another way you can do is you can also go to the Wiz tool here. The shortcut key is Shift W. Click on the Wiz tool and zoom in one of them. You will see a blue line here. Add anchor point and drag. Add anchor point and drag. So in this way you can change the width of the line in the way you want. Increase the width, decrease the width. Yeah, so this is a totally different line, right? So let's go back to the selection tool. So you can type V on your keyboard. Yeah, so let's see what this is for. This is for the brush definitions. So it's very good for Illustrator. Like if you place your mouse at anywhere, it will tell you what the name of the function or the tool. So let's go to the brush definition box. Yeah, so let's turn this line into a brush style, right? So yeah, if you want to find more brush styles, the left right corner is called Brush Libraries menu. Click on it, and there are tons of selections. There are many options for you to change your line. So let's go to artistic. If I would want to change my line into a ink style, I can do that. You see, there are many options here. Yeah, I can always go back to the brush library menu again to change other form. Oh, there are many interesting selection here. Okay, let's see another one. Yes, let's find something interesting. Okay, oh, there are some. This is the arrow. So yes, so if you click on this one and go to the stroke, yeah, and from here there is also an arrowhead option. Arrow, right? You can arrow, and you can increase the scale of the arrow or decrease the scale of the arrow.